Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter, right? Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
I'm going to put it to you simply. I want you to be our starting quarterback. And I'm talking from day one. If you work hard, you focus, and you commit, you're not only going to graduate here with a 4-year degree, we're going to win a national championship together.
Look, guys, I just want to thank my teammates, especially my O-line. Without them, this opportunity wouldn't be possible.
I want to take a moment to thank all the coaches who held me along the way. It's because of them that I have the opportunity to play at the next level.
I want to thank everyone for showing up today. It's because of all you guys that I'm even in this position right now.
Hey, don't forget to thank your mom. Never forget to thank your mom. Mind telling me where you're gonna be signing?
Actually, it's why I'm hiding in here.
Well, I know you'll make the right choice. And if you need any advice, I'm always here.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah, anytime. Actually, I've been meaning to run into you. Hello? Hello?
Who's it gonna be?
Okay.
Big decision, no pressure.
Ready, set, hot, hot.
With this team's star starting quarterback out, they're turning to a kid who's never taken a snap in college, not once.
Look, their game plan isn't complicated. Drop back, scan the field, and throw it to Isaiah Street. That's what got them to the college football playoff, and that's what's going to keep them in this game. Drop back, scan, and throw. We're not sure the new kid could do any of these things. Don't you think that's a little harsh, Nate? 4 years ago, he was a 5-star recruit. They had high hopes for this dude.
Does not say something right there. What happened to that trust?
Coach, you wanted to see me?
Come in. I want you to be the first to know that Marcus Washington decommitted last night. And he's coming here.
What? That doesn't make any sense. You said I was gonna be the starter.
He's the #1 recruit in the country, son. And there's no guarantees in college football. I'm sorry.
I'm not going anywhere. Bring him in. I'll win the job. Just wait.
If you're the coach, how do you let 5-star talent waste away on the bench for this long?
No. Better question is, if you're a young 5-star recruit, why do you stay with a coach that doesn't play you? Because he's got something to prove. To who? To that coaching staff, man. I mean, the same group of guys who spent the last 4 years telling him, you're not good enough. He's got to prove it to those guys.
Yeah, take this.
All right, gentlemen. Like Coach and I always say, second you step off this bus, you're on a business trip. We got a lot of work to do, so let's get to it. Oh, you ask me, you're the guy to get it done.
Hey, JoJo. Ooh, you was wait. I did. Yes. Glad you noticed. Hey, boy.
Game day, baby, game day.
Get in there. Whoa, whoa. The event staff is around the corner, you see. Hey, babe, go on in there.
All right.
This is for players and coaches only.
I'm here to play Texas.
What?
The Longhorns, yeah.
You? Okay. What's your name?
I thought I asked for last name. Can I go back? Okay, you know what? I thought it said last name, so I put my last name in.
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah,
I don't know who you are, but go ahead.
I'm the quarterback.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're the quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Oh, don't look so surprised. It's my job to know the roster. I'm Taylor Bennett. I'm working the sidelines tonight.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna record them.
Okay.
Right? So we all know your situation tonight, but we really don't know much about you as a quarterback. How would you describe your style of play?
Oh, well,
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up, man? Well, I'm one of those guys who thrives in chaos. No, even when the pocket's collapsing, I can buy time and push the ball downfield.
Okay. Now, how about your personality? Or better yet, how would your teammates describe you?
How my teammates describe me?
Yeah, were you intense? You were cutthroat, a great leader, a jokester? Give me something.
You know what? I'm kind of a film junkie. I like to lead by example in that way, so... People would joke that I was like a mini-me of the coach.
Okay.
Yo, Taylor. Hey, can I borrow him for a second?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Wait, hold up. You're a Heisman voter, right? Hey, I'm coming for that award next year. Look out for me.
Oh, I will.
Okay. All right, listen. You ready, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because winning the national championship means everything to me. All right, I made a promise to my brother. And since I can't throw the ball to myself, we need to be on the same page, you feel me?
I got you, man. I got you.
All right.
Set, ready, 70 Indy. Ready! Hut, hut! Ready! 50, clear! Hut, hut! Down! 18 Gator! Ready, go! Got it! Ready, ready! Ready, break! Go! Set, hut! 90, wall! Ready, ready! Here we go! Set! 10 Tucson! Set, go! Here we go! Here we go! 60 orange! Let's go! Set! 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Set, hut! Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now! 10 Lobo. Hut, hut! Ready, ready! 60 outlaw. Set, go! Come on, set, 8, ready, go!
Easy as pitch and catch. And you do that tonight, and we move on.
All right, I just talked to Coach. He insists on going with a simplified game plan for you tonight.
And what do you think?
Well, his thinking is we keep it simple, you don't get overwhelmed, and then we rely on the defense to do their part.
Wait, hold on. This is a joke?
All right, look, Coach just wants to put him in the best position to succeed.
No, this ain't high school ball, man. All right, this is the semifinals. If we go out there and simplify, they're going to destroy us. Come on, this is crazy, right? Right?
Agreed. Coach needs to wake up. I'm ready for this.
Forget about him, man.
Listen, I don't care how much you played, you're a leader on this team. Leaders, sometimes they have to do what's right, even if they don't like it.
Got it, Coach. I got you.
Yeah?
Alright. Now, since the intro is a little bit done, okay, I'm not the best at Madden, but I'll get there, you know?
Well, the 2018 college football season has been a wild one, and we are down to 4 as EA Sports is proud to welcome you to AT&T Stadium in snowy, yes, snowy Arlington, Texas. Tonight, it's the first of our college football playoff semifinal matchups, as we'll see the Texas Longhorns taking on their in-state rivals, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Hey, man, don't listen to the critics. You got all the talent in the world. Just go out there and put on a show.
Thanks. Means a lot.
All right, man. Hit me up when you get to the league.
Yeah.
ID.
For the right to play for a national championship next Monday night in Santa Clara, we are underway from Arlington in the national playoff semifinal. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. A big test coming today. Here's college snap number 1 for him as the Red Raiders go to work 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage,
almost yeah, that was a little bit stupid. I just got to.
But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
I got this. Easy.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you look at the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
He's going what? 20. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. That has to be just a gigantic confidence builder for an inexperienced quarterback.
I didn't even turn it up to 16.
Touchdown
like
pass
that
on this opening drive.
And truthfully,
what was it?
It doesn't matter how far the ball travels in the air. It's the end result.
I don't know what
when you see the official raise his arms and realize you completed a touchdown pass, your confidence goes sky high.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Okay, got that first touchdown.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Nichols. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Texas here in the college football playoff looking for what would be their 5th national title. They were a powerhouse back in the 60s and 70s, winning it in 63, 69, and 70. But then they waited 35 years before winning it again in 2005 and haven't won it since. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Where you going?
Off the play fake. Nichols is going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Let's go.
First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Forced out to his left. Looking in zone for Jones. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Well, you've got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there. Wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think that's an example of how the game speed is different than in practice, because in practice, you might not be going full speed. A lot of guys in shorts coming your way, so it's going to be a big key to see how he adjusts to how the speed really picks up in this game, and if he's able to get the football.
And think about it, Charles. That's the first time he's hit the ground with it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown.
No way.
Lamont Pope, 42 yards. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. We talked about how important it was going to be for this quarterback to get off to a hot start. Well, he has done that. 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Looking to throw Nichols. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. But Charles, so much of this offense the last few years centering around the combination of Marcus Washington and Isaiah Streets. Streets saying Washington's like a second brother to him. And, of course, many know the story. Isaiah's older brother, Ezekiel, tremendous athlete in his own right, but lost too soon to leukemia a year ago next week at the age of 20.
And that is really a gut-wrenching story, as you know. And you look back at their high school days, right here in Texas, just outside of Houston. Zeke was the star quarterback, a 4-year starter, 8,000 passing yards. Isaiah, a year younger, he was the receiver. The two of them told recruiters, you know we're a package deal, so if you're coming to get us, you're getting both of us. And Zeke actually recruited by both of these teams playing here tonight.
And the two had dreams of playing for a national championship together. And now Isaiah with a chance to fulfill at least part of that dream. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Buying time to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 29-yard line. Well, apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. They run the counter. Young. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 7. Steps away to his left.
I tried. Okay, I tried throwing it away, but it did not happen. That is whack. I tried throwing it away, but it didn't work very well.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Throwing on 3rd and long. Blake. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pope. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps should go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder.
For a Red Raider touchdown. Isaiah Streets there to make the grab. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. Well, when we were setting up and going over our run-throughs early this afternoon, and I'm talking 6 hours before kickoff, we saw Isaiah Streets out there alone with just his young quarterback and center going through all sorts of different routes, making sure that they had everything ironed out, and it pays off there on the touchdown throw. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the 2nd down throw on target. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Off play action. Nichols. He's going to air one out. He's got a man. Complete.
No way he caught that. Oh, dang.
What a big-time play there. 56 yards. Here are the Longhorns now on 1st and goal. From the gun, Nichols. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now Nichols. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks. But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. Second down.
Not really, but...
A little juke. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face a third down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
I just want to try, dude.
The Red Raiders punter is out on the field now as the drive. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete.
That was garbage.
A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I don't think that was the right one, but, you know.
Here's a 1st and 10 Texas.
But we're in the lead, but, like, I know.
Here's Nichols to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Greedy there.
They'll get a couple yards on that one.
Oh, I should not have done that, to be
honest. This a 2nd down.
Back.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 8. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will take this in for a Longhorn touchdown.
Shoot.
An 18-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This fielded at the 2.
Oh my God.
Bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Texas Tech, a newcomer to the college football playoff. They have won 11 conference titles in their history. But, boy, this would be quite a feat to make a run through these games in Dallas and Santa Clara. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play.
Okay.
What they've done in the first half.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Blake. This one complete to Streets. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly broke. Nice little gain. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 2nd and 3. And he's going to be taken down.
Oops.
The 32. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
There we go, okay.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime at Arlington with the Red Raiders in the lead.
We're doing Gucci. We are Gucci.
Hey, kid. Just checking in with you. How do you feel about the first half?
That's how we play. Let's go. We had a great first half. We keep doing what we're doing, we might win this thing.
There's a lot of wheeze in that sentence. It's a good thing to recognize your teammates, but you remember, you're leading the charge tonight, all right? So get out there and let's put this thing away. Second half. Let's go.
Hey, Coach, really good job out there in the first half. I should have trusted you more. That's on me.
I'm over it. All that matters is the win.
All right. Can you handle it if I open up the playbook a little bit in the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get him.
Yeah, thanks, let's go, Coachy.
All right.
Alrighty, I don't want to be mean to the coach. You know, he is the coach. He's just trying to look out for the team.
The winner goes on, the loser goes home as we
team
start
effort,
the second half
it's nobody
of
just
this
that perfect.
semifinal
Tom Brady
matchup
gets
from
his team.
Arlington. That's
He can't
fielded in
throw
the
the ball
end
and
zone.
catch it himself.
And
you know?
no run back here.
Team
This
effort.
will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. Have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Going ground game with Slay. And an alley to run. It's a foot race. Past the 20.
No.
And he will score.
Shoot, dang.
Touchdown, Longhorns.
Hey, we're have to make
Charles, they had 6 DBs out there. They were thinking pass. They surprised him with a long run.
I wonder if they saw that and just checked to it. Maybe had an audible and said, you know something, against 6 defensive backs, let's run the football. Let's get our big guys downfield and match up with the littler guys and see if we can create some space. And not only did they create space, they created a path all the way to the end zone.
Let's see if we return this down the middle.
So now after the touchdown, the Longhorns get ready to kick it off.
You know, I'm going for it.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you
What's
totally.
up, guy?
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal.
Oh, is that first down? Oh, second and
that's what
inches.
you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It was a play that was designed to trick the defense, to try and fool them. They didn't gain a huge chunk of yardage, but they did pick up a first down.
The Red Raiders with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Blake. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to make something out of nothing there.
Well,
17 yards and a first down.
Brother.
We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
I got Modern Warfare Friday 13. Maybe live streaming that later.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone
is finding good openings. That's why I keep running it.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal.
Lamar Jackson.
Here's Young. And he will take this in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Texas Tech. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean,
this
for
seems to be really
seeing
close.
the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away.
Fortnite you can download. Dude, I was playing Modern Warfare, it didn't go good. I didn't put up the stream, bro. I was getting so mad. Like, I was cussing a lot. I just didn't put that on here.
About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. That little bounce in the step after scoring that first touchdown.
Very good
but the defense gave one up, and that's the
problem later,
right now.
Come back,
bro.
Like, keep on doing
their defense while they continue to score
later.
Offense.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
Let me know if you'd enjoy that. Like, let me know if, like, dude, honestly, though, when we stream together, when we do the PS4, brother.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Let's go.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off at the 20. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down.
Okay.
Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now a dump off here complete, and he'll be corralled right around the 34. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Do you think people would enjoy?
You know, you think back to what kind of parallels you can draw for what this young quarterback is trying to do, trying to lead a team to a national championship with so little experience. And the one name that I come back to, Cardell Jones at Ohio State back in the 2014 season. Very similar situation. Limited appearances in the first few years of his career. Then all of a sudden, he's thrust into the national spotlight.
Defense, okay.
Man has been. And all Jones was able to do, well, win a national championship and then move on to a career in the NFL. So it can definitely happen. 27 yards on the game there. Going to give to Bird.
I bet that'd be a fun game to play with me. Yeah, me and my friend Brady.
And then the defense rallying quickly after that.
Come back to that if you want.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options.
I can't call right now, obviously, because I'm on this. Like, for sure, like, just chill on here if you want. Keep watching. I'll just keep talking to you. It's kind of weird. Like, by the way, right on my live chat.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, get it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
Right
and down
now.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10.
He's my bud.
12 yards as they get to reset the sticks. On first down. It's
a touchdown.
No.
No.
Here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football...
Yeah.
Take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Tim Young, his 2nd touchdown of the night.
Earlier I was getting cocky at myself. Can't do that anymore.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me.
There we go.
And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Are you watching the stream? Are you the second one? I got 2 people watching. We're going to destroy later.
Unit as they run up and
Brady,
send this
on
one
Friday
away.
the 13th, we're going to destroy.
That's fielded in the end zone.
It's going to suck when you're like Jason and I'm not.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I'm going to fix it so they can hear you. So they can hear you talking. I feel bad from earlier. He was playing Modern Warfare, and oh my gosh, he went like I wasn't streaming that game for like the game he went off, and he got mad because I wasn't streaming. That was funny. He went like 13 and 6, something like that on Search and Destroy. I was over there throwing fit, booty hole.
Still want to attack.
Maybe I'll try
how they attack him here. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards of the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Operating from the gun, Nichols. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. The Longhorns come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it. Going the other way.
Let's go.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football.
Go. First down. 3rd and 1.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
I'm going to do a pass play, but in case I can prep it
thus far. They need just a
yard
here. It's 3rd and 1. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to get the first down.
Yeah, by the way, you wonder why my name is Blake, or my last name. It's because I messed up earlier.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They'll run on 1st down. Bird fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. 2nd and 1. Being chased out left.
Okay. That was a little bit sloppy.
Wind up incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass.
And he will take this in. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. Now the try here for the point after.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
They'll wind up getting 10 back.
So later, okay, I may do some other streams again tonight. So I may do.
So many ways, throwing the hitch route.
I'm gonna do Friday the 13th for sure. COD Modern Warfare for sure. Gonna stream that, and I may stream a little bit of Fortnite. So 3 more streams. And all of them. Okay, so I have one stream that's 32 minutes, but that's because I was trying things out. They're all at least gonna be an hour long. Okay.
And he's gonna find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
So, I got 2 watchers.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it second down. Back to throw. Nichols.
Ooh, was he in?
For a Longhorns touchdown.
Ooh, that, okay, I gotta give him credit for that. Anyways, STD, how's your day today?
And his guys
I'm
are
trying
able
to
to
be
cut
interactive
into
with
that
my watchers.
deficit.
If I ever do get big.
Obviously, the
This is like my
right
starting
now is not
round,
the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
What do you got to do?
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson.
I was paying attention to what happened there.
Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done.
No, they're doing
take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Easy, dude. They can't
They're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe
how are you
watching?
How are you like you people watching? How are you guys day today?
For them.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They have plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw.
Under a heavy rush rush, and
Oh, I
down
got
he
rushed.
goes.
Okay, this one I'm kicking. I'm not going for this
We've
one.
watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Open man here is Foster. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard
the order the tree was going to be in is...
Now another timeout called for by the
I know
offense.
for sure next is going to be
as they get it with just
13.
19 seconds left on the clock. Here's a 1st and 10, Texas. Looking to throw. Nichols. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout.
Easy, brother.
As it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball
We were a
game.
little bit shaky throughout the second quarter. Made a comeback, kind of, even though we've been in the lead.
Throw left side complete. That's Shaw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26.
Winner.
Down. So on the strength of 3 touchdown passes in the first college start for their senior quarterback, the Red Raiders of Texas Tech are moving on to play for their first national championship on Monday, January the 7th.
Okay, we did good. We did good. Just making sure the audio was working. Some of the audio can be bugging.
I'm really proud of you. Thank you, sir. That was a gutsy performance out there tonight. You took us to a national championship when nobody, and I mean nobody, expected you to. And for what it's worth, I'm really glad you stayed 4 years ago.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Yeah, baby, we going to the chip. Woo.
Huh?
One more game, baby.
We got this, man.
Oh, yeah. Football is my life, man. But you got to stay grounded in what's important. So I got a little surprise for you.
Isaiah!
Em, looking good, Emily. Oh, and I'm loving this hat.
Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Is that magenta? Fuchsia? What color is that?
Okay. Hey, I bet he'd probably be good at off the board, huh?
Yeah.
Look, Emily has the best games.
Okay. If you had a unicorn, would you want its mane to be purple or pink?
Well.
Well, these are both tough, but good options. I'm gonna do pink. No question. Definitely pink.
Pink, no question.
Come on.
No, look. You see, look, you don't pick from the options given. All right, the game is in the name. Off the board. Now it's clicking. Okay, look, if I had a unicorn, I'd have a mane that matches its horn.
Yeah.
Silver.
It's a trick question.
I'd go with onyx.
Onyx. Okay. I told you, she's a pro.
Hey, how are you? Todd Atwood. I'm Emily's dad.
Hi.
Can I talk to you for a second? She's too shy to ask, but Emily wanted to know if you could do something for her in the national championship game.
Yeah, of course. Anything.
She wanted you to throw 3 touchdowns.
3? I thought I said 4.
4 touchdowns. Is that okay?
Well, 4 touchdowns is a lot.
Yeah, but how can you turn down this face? Look at that.
But I'll see what I can do.
Yes.
Don't worry. He'll do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I gotta throw 4 touchdowns.
Nice to meet you, Emily.
You too.
2. I think one of them was my friend STD from my old clan that I was in, like, a couple years ago. Or it was maybe a year ago. I don't know, it was a while ago, and then I don't know what the other person was. Hope you're all enjoying.
Last week, we saw a quarterback with no game day experience lead his team to victory in the college football playoff semifinal. Kyle, is this kid good enough to win a championship?
Not at all. No, that's it. But hold on. I don't think he has to be. And let me tell you what I mean. There is so much talent on that team on both sides of the ball. Manage the game. Don't make the big mistake. I think they have a real shot. I do.
Kyle, we don't like managers of the game here at the table. Very boring, just like your shirt. I feel you, but I disagree. The team has a ton of talent, but they're going to need this dude to make some plays. They're not going to win if they hand the ball off 50 times.
You two be nice. You, Peter Schrager, do you think he'll rise to the challenge?
I do, as long as the pressure doesn't get to him.
Yeah, for real. He's about to feel that pressure. Listen, there's a lot of weight on this dude's shoulders right now. He wins this game, he punches his ticket to the NFL. He loses, and we'll see, I guess.
And then if you're a coach, how do you handle this? What do you say to a kid that has so much to lose on that field?
Don't mess up. Okay.
Hey, can I talk to you a minute?
Yeah, sure, Coach.
You know, I know it's hard to shut out all the noise. It's a lot of pressure. The only thing that we can control is what's right in front of us. And what's right in front of us is a game of football. Same rules as always. So you gotta take a step back. All right? You gotta breathe it in. You find a way to appreciate this moment, this time with your teammates, take in the crowd. Man, you do that, and everything gets real quiet. All right? So breathe. Take it in. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
I got you, Coach. Yeah, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Dude, I gotta throw 4 touchdowns. It's gonna be rough, but I think I can do it. I threw a lot. I gotta throw. I ran some in, but I gotta throw. Okay.
We crown a champion tonight here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara for the College Football Playoff National Championship game. As we'll see the Florida Gators taking on the Red Raiders from Texas Tech.
Okay, a lot of my shoulders.
One game to decide it all. It's the College Football Playoff National Championship, and off we go from Levi's Stadium.
That was a good kick.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
Uh-oh, no!
And he takes it in for
no
a Gator
way.
touchdown.
Already got a touchdown.
And that right there is how you silence the home crowd.
All week long in preparation, visiting teams talk about it. Okay, we've got to start fast. We've got to take the crowd out of it, as you just talked about there. We've got to control the ball early. And in this case, forget fast start. This is a blazing start. What they've talked about all week is their offensive unit doing that. Not necessarily the guys returning the opening kickoff, but believe me, they'll take this.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Down 7-0. Work to do already as he gets set to begin college game number 2. They go play action here on first down. And his first pass here is
so bad right now.
Incomplete. Isaiah streaks the intended target,
for a
but it'll be
touchdown.
second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We're at the 49ers stadium.
That student section wasn't alive. They are alive and well now. That chunk play woke them up. It is starting to get really, really loud in here as this offense is on the move here in the first quarter.
Penalty on who?
First down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
Face mask.
Defense. Okay.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Back to throw. Blake. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be brought down.
Another
That's
penalty.
a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense again.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. From the gun, Blake. And he'll be caught.
I got one throwing touchdown.
Red Raider touchdown. Lamont Pope there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
7-7.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even.
Not a good kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Or maybe it was.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Florida.
Okay.
Here's Reddick. Over the middle, complete. It's Burke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
No.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5. Reddick sends to throw it. And this is incomplete. For the Gators, they are in search of their 4th national title in school history. They lifted the trophy for the first time back in '96, and then most recently they were champions in 2006 and again in 2008. On the ground, it's Clements trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a first down throw that's complete.
Oh my God.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Push up.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the defense.
Yeah, Brady, let's go.
The 20, 10, 5. Oh, and he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that in a great play for that defensive unit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense.
Here we go. Check 26 down.
This will be a carry for Clements. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On play action, they'll throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Mate. Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. Throwing to start the drive. Blake forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Second and long. Buying time to his left. This complete to Jones. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Now this Texas Tech offense, historically, they've liked to throw the football around the yard. Second in the country in pass completions this season. And even with a backup quarterback at the helm, and we kind of talked about this in the semifinal, but their staff told us the formula's not changing. They believe in him, and they believe in this system. They think he can make every throw that Marcus Washington can make. And we saw that in the semis, and now it carries over to the championship. Looking to throw. Blake. Jones has it. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
No.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. On first down, Young. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
What?
So that one will be accepted.
Huh.
So now then, the penalty's got him.
I know. Oh, but wait, we could have heard Mason, and I never did that. Mason was in the party with us. Here, I'll check when we do it again later, right?
With a first and goal. Operating from the gun. Blake out to his left. To the goal line,
but I have to get passing very low. Like, I think you have to like turn up your mic.
Wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Shoot.
When When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Are you kidding?
And he's going to go down again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal, now brings up a decision on 4th down.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is.
Okay.
So a letdown there.
I don't
you figure
know
for a kicker,
how
these
that
are
did
ideal
not
conditions.
make it,
Yeah,
but okay.
partner, I mean, this is a relative chip shot. You're in the center of the field, no real wind to speak of.
None.
And this is just a mishit. Cost him 3 points.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Arnold. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Reddick. And this will be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Shedding the tackle. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Red Raider offense set to take over here. Charles, we talked in the semifinal about Isaiah Street's brother Ezekiel, lost due to leukemia exactly 1 year ago today. But since then, Isaiah's been active in trying to help those who are going through the same struggles his brother went through. He formed a real bond, in fact, over the summer with one of them, 11-year-old cancer patient Emily Atwood of Centerville, Texas. And we're told that Emily and her father Todd made the 2-hour drive up to Arlington a week ago to watch their semifinal victory and got to spend some time afterwards with the All-American receiver and his new quarterback.
And folks out there should see how Isaiah's face lights up when the discussion turns to the young lady he calls him, and the inspiration that he takes from her fight. It's really something special to see. He makes a point to call her from the locker room after every game, and he says, listen now, she's not afraid to tell me if I do something wrong. She'll critique me in a heartbeat. But it's good to see a young man who wants to give back, one who gets it, and Isaiah Streets certainly gets it.
Emily, too, said to be watching from her hospital room. A surgery scheduled for today, and now she's got a receiver and a quarterback that want her to know that they are thinking of her. And, of course, we're thinking of her as well and wish her all the best.
Absolutely.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Defense. The defense is always pulling the face mask.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
4 touchdowns.
A throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Blake. That is caught. It's Streets. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Back to throw. Blake, and that'll be caught in the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. Zalante Jones there to make the grab. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Thank you for the 2 people watching right now. Appreciate it.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away.
What? You don't have
fielded
to.
A few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
4 yards the pickup, first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you're doing like basketball.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown.
Sweet Brady.
Zalante Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad.
One more pass.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away.
So,
and a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
Quarterback, no, to be fair. All right.
Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense.
Just need one more then.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Arnold. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. 2nd down and inches. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll look to throw now on first down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. The Gators now with a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Gators now with a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Oh, didn't get it, yes.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you...
Hey, come on. Hey, you need to play better in the second half, all right?
What?
Just give me the ball, all right? Let me do my thing.
I agree.
Okay, on every play. Yeah, I'm sure the defense isn't going to figure that out.
Okay, well, you need to figure it out. This isn't just a game to me.
I know that. I know that, Isaiah.
Just one half remains in the college football season as we begin the second half of this national championship game. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Texas Tech offense about ready to go here for their next possession. They've got to like their position. They lead this championship game, 2 quarters to play. What's the course of action in the second half?
I think you continue to show your quarterback that you've got faith in him. Continue to run the offense the way you did in the first half. Continue to give him opportunities.
If you're watching this right now, make sure you share, like, you know, tell your friends.
Tell the offensive play caller.
I want to get
big. Any moments where it feels too big for him, be ready to dial this game plan back.
He's wanted that out
throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh yeah, make sure when my friend gets set up, I'll tell next stream I'll put him in the title, and so they can go at him and stuff.
On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
Call it a gain of 10, and they pick up the first.
I checked him out
how many
as
times we
well.
say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a play fake here on first down. Throw caught here by Bird. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Fighting to stay upright. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the gun, Blake. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time. Second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. Second and 2. And he's got it. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Looking to throw. Blake. He'll get this into the hands of Bird.
No.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line.
If you're a selfish player
I have to go for
and
it.
you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And this is
No,
going to be
oh my
intercepted.
god, I'm so dumb.
Picked off with great anticipation. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable, and there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line.
You know, I need to get that first touchdown with my girl Emily. You know,
starting with a
she has
first down, 11
leukemia.
yards on
I
that
help her.
pickup.
You know?
First
Gotta
and
help
10,
girl,
Florida.
sister out.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. Okay.
Picked off at the 36. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage.
Intercepted
As a
it.
rookie
Okay.
QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know
I'm starting to get a little
where
bit
you want to
antsy.
go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Let me run it.
They'll try again from the 36 on second and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. He'll let it go deep for Streets. It's caught at the 10. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And they rattle off a big one. 43 yards. The Red Raiders come up now, 1st and goal. Back to throw. Blake, this is caught. He's tackled
that was
short
it.
of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Alright. Okay.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now here on EA Sports. Looking to throw. Blake. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys.
Bro, I know for a fact I threw it before he was even on me. But okay.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's how you paid.
Was that not in?
Okay, how much were they?
Are you serious?
What were they?
15 cents.
That was the
Well, they can
1,000% in.
with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This
My
one was
boy
well in hand.
Brady, you should just try it and like play a game right now and just try it out.
Add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Now this one complete on the slant route. 10 yards on the pickup there.
I am messing this up. How am I
decent start to the
messing
drive,
this
let's
up?
face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
59 Mike, 59 Mike, check. Come. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
2nd and 3. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Watch the screen.
He'll drop to throw. He's got Smith here.
No way.
And he takes it in for a Gator touchdown. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun. Blake, his pass caught at the 4. And
yes,
he
I got
will
it.
get this into the end zone for a Red Raider touchdown. Lamont Pope, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Red Raiders push that advantage out a little bit more. There you go, Charles. Apparently all she had to do was ask. How about that? His 4th touchdown pass in this championship game.
Give her credit for asking. Give him credit for living up to it. And I bet they're both relieved that there won't be another game. She might ask for 8 touchdown passes in that one.
Following the touchdown, the Red Raiders set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 1st and 10 now for Texas Tech. They run the counter. It's Young. Gets through, and now an opening. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go, y'all.
How about this story? Behind a quarterback who had never taken a snap at a college football game until 9 days ago, they are the national champions.
Oh, excuse me.
Please turn your attention to the podium at midfield for the presentation of the College Football Playoff National Championship Trophy as we present your college football national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Jack Ford. Talk about a long shot. And as a man who's known as the quarterback whisperer, and I suggest you trademark that, by the way, how are you feeling about your quarterback right now?
I tell you, this kid's amazing. He worked around the clock to prepare for this game. I never seen anything like it. And I am so proud of what he's done and under pressure.
Hope all you NFL scouts out there are paying attention. Because this kid's special.
Come on, man.
You deserve it, son. Congratulations.
This is you, man. This is great. Thank you.
A perfect end to a too short season. You're leaving here a champion.
It's better than I ever thought it would feel. I can't even describe it, really. It's just to be up on this stage, celebrating with these guys. It's perfect. It's just perfect.
It is a perfect end, but it seems like you put up a pretty good case that it shouldn't be today. How do you feel about that?
I think I can give myself a shot. If the NFL comes calling, I'll pick up the phone. But this guy over here, this guy, take that trophy, man.
Absolutely. Isaiah Streets, we are all aware of the loss of your brother and what it took to be here today. But can you tell us, in this moment, how you're feeling right now?
It's lots of feelings, Taylor. I made a promise to my brother that I was gonna... You know, none of this would have been possible without this man right here. This dude came into an impossible situation. He's got heart. Love you, man.
Yeah, I love you, man.
See? This was for you, baby!
Yeah!
This was for you!
Woo, yeah!
I got the 4 touchdowns I needed.
A lot of emotions out on the field tonight. This is what football is all about. About getting hit and getting back up. And as you can see, in a season that was characterized by overcoming, these guys did just that and won a national championship. Back to you guys.
Let's go. We'll do COD first. I got you. And then that's going to be an hour long. All of them are going to be an hour long.
Right. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, he's actually right here. Okay, hang on.
Hello? Hey, how's it going? It's Emily's dad. Look, I know that you got a lot on your plate, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I did want to tell you that Emily's out of her surgery, and she is doing great. She got to see the game and everything. You have made a fan for life in her.
Thank you so much for the kind words. Please, have Emily stay in touch.
I will. Thank you. All right, bye.
Take care.
Even, baby.
College football season's wrapped up and the draft is 2 months away. Today, we kick off the NFL Scouting Combine. Over the next 7 days, more than 300 college prospects will run, jump, catch, and throw for NFL coaches and scouts. Kyle, who's your player to watch?
Okay, it's the mythical backup quarterback who just won a national championship. This guy who's played in 2 games. 2 games, and we're saying maybe a third round pick? Come on, the hype is unreal.
Kyle, he did win a national championship.
Yes, he did. It was incredible. Peter, 8 quarters of football, third round pick. Get out of here.
If he blows up the combine like some people expect, he could be a first round draft.
No way. No, Nate, no way.
Listen, this isn't a particularly strong draft class for the quarterback position. And you know when that happens, teams get desperate for that QB and they start to reach a little bit.
Guess we'll find out soon.
Yes, I hear you, and I've been hearing you for the last 15 minutes. I'm on top of it. How many times do you need to... Yes, I'm on top of it. I'm meeting with... I've got a few other guys to meet this week, and then I know that there's a time restraint. I understand that.
Thanks for taking time to meet me.
Yes. Well, I know what he wants. I understand what he wants. He's told me what he wants. You don't have to tell me what he wants as well, okay? Just, can you hold on for a second?
Okay, but
Thank you. No, just be quiet. I take any of the other top quarterbacks available, and I get praise, and I get to keep my job. I pick you, a player that barely even picked up a ball in college, and then I'm nuts. And the seat that I've got to sit on gets red hot. So why don't you tell me why you should even be on my radar?
When I found out I wasn't gonna start in college, it became clear that I should transfer if I wanted to play at the next level. But I didn't. Because my word means something. I'm proud of my decision to stick. And if I was running a team, I think I'd want players that were willing to compete.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you back. Yes, I'll have to call you back. I love you too, Dad. Are you for real? You know, you and I have a mutual friend, Mr. Jack Ford. He and I served on the same staff in St. Louis. What do you think he would have to say about your ability to lead a locker room?
Navigating a locker room can be tricky. I do my best. I try to find a balance between being the locker room guy and then the guy that the coaches can rely on to get the team bought in. But it's hard.
You know, Jack had some concerns about your leadership. But I'm not seeing that. Little inside scoop, the owner wants someone with the measurables. So you go out there and you impress. You'll be on our radar.
I can do that.
Don't let me down.
I will never let you down, guy. Hope I go Seahawks. Huh? If I go for the Giants, I'm gonna be really butthurt. I hope I go to the Browns. I'd be okay with going to the Browns. They're
Hand over your phone. I want to check your internet history.
You want me to give you my phone? Is that just like normal procedure?
You bet it is.
He got a black voice. Okay, well.
You just give anyone your phone? If someone asks for your playbook, would you give them that too?
No, what?
You have something to hide? Look, son, this interview's about transparency.
I think I'm being quite transparent.
Not transparent enough.
You're on a mountain in Alaska on a bus going 100 miles an hour. Where are you sitting on the bus?
Front of the bus.
Bus in Alaska. I go front of the bus.
Not middle.
Nope.
Have you looked at the engine before you even got into the bus? Did you check the tire pressure?
I hired a professional mechanic to inspect every part of the bus, as he is more qualified than me. And I'm aware of my strengths and weaknesses.
Are you being cute with me, son?
No.
You're not. Now give me a serious answer. Would you be in the front of the bus, the middle of the bus, or the back of the bus, or the passenger side of the bus?
I already answered, in front of the bus.
Why?
Because if I can see where we're going, I can make sure we're okay. Is that the wrong answer?
Bro, what was that? Bro, I hate that guy, bro. That guy was whack. Front of the bus. Bro, that made me mad, dude. That is so what? My friend just said this is making me laugh or making me laugh and making me mad. That was
Funny
dumb.
how many eyes are on us right now, huh? Breaking us down, picking us apart. Every mistake amplified. But we got it though, right? At least I know I do.
Hey, I'm looking for your agent.
I don't have an agent.
Didn't have an agent. Les Moore, congratulations.
For what?
For getting an agent. Me. Boom.
I don't think. Have I met you before?
You're about to know me.
Quarterbacks, group 4.
Looks like you're up to throw, kid. Go get him. Or should I say, go get him, client?
I hope.
No, I'm good, man. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Got a lot of people already. Full roster. 2 full.
Alrighty. Here we go. Welcome to the 2019 NFL Scouting Combine. Because of your limited experience, coaches and scouts don't know a lot about you. So so they're very interested to see how well you can throw a football. If you perform well, you could be drafted early. If you struggle, you might slip to the later rounds of the draft, and it'll be even harder to make an NFL roster. Huh? Who? Him? No. I'm so happy he wasn't. To start, scouts and coaches want to evaluate your accuracy on short throws. Throw to the hot spot. Receivers must catch the ball with both feet inside the hot spot. Alright. Right now? Throw the hot spot. Alright.
Here we go. Set. And Tucson. Set. Go.
Okay, that was bad.
Here we go. Ready, go. Set. 6 orange. Hut.
He'll crack it. Throw to the hot spot. Receiver must catch the ball with both feet inside the hot spot. Let's go! Next, showcase your timing and accuracy on intermediate throws. Throw to the hot spot. Receiver must catch the ball with both feet inside the hot spot. Okay, my timing wasn't good there.
Come on, set. 60 out. Ready. On the ready.
Aw.
Go. Ready. Ready.
Okay, that was bad.
Let's go. Let's get set. Go. Here we go. 8, lead. Let's go. Set. Ready. 60 Pittsburgh. Set. Hut. Red. 30 pace. Let's go. Hut.
Aw.
Down. 70 in. Set. Go. Set. Hut. 50. Play. Ready. Go. Here we go. Set. 18. Hut. Here we go. 90. Hut. Set. And Tucson. Ready, go. Ready. Let's go now. Let's go. Ready. 6, ready.
No, that was in. Don't know what you're talking about.
Go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Or don't count out even though that wasn't.
Thanks, man.
I feel like I did really good. Yo, crack, I hate you. SCD.
New York fans were very vocal about you this week on social media. How would you feel about playing for the Giants?
Well, they're right. That's a team that needs a leader. And they know I can be the guy for them.
Very true.
What do you feel is your biggest strength as an NFL quarterback?
Well, I pride myself in my ability to get the job done. I'm able to focus and perform under pressure, and I think you guys saw that in the college playoff.
You definitely did.
What do you say to the critics that think you aren't ready to play in the NFL?
Have any of these critics ever played football? Honestly, I don't care what they say. It's all white noise to me. All that really matters is what those NFL teams think, guys.
Let's say this all doesn't work out for you. What's your plan B?
No plan B for me.
That's a great answer.
Very smart. Thank you.
Bavarian chocolate cake. Nice twist. That's my client. Let it go to voicemail. Build some anticipation. But if you answer it, you'll show that the teams can count on you. So, answer it.
Hello?
Congratulations. You're one of the select few players invited to this year's NFL Draft in Nashville. Please have your agent contact our office, and we'll see you in the Music City in April.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes! Oh, sorry. Wait. What are you gonna wear?
I never even thought about that.
Come on, Les. Think. What is he gonna wear? A suit.
I don't have a suit.
We can purchase one.
Okay. Give him the goods. Check this guy out, huh? It's a winner right there. Yeah.
Let's
Come
go.
on, give him a turn. Give him a spin. That's it. Yeah, drink it all in.
Okay, you don't have to do that. It's okay.
I don't think I have to do that.
Okay, right.
Give me your over-shoulder look.
There he is. Look right here.
Looking good, man. Look my way. Hey, my way.
Oh, no.
Just you, please.
Yeah, no. Take it all in. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yo, STD.
Thank you. Hey, this guy.
He does. You know, STD, you know, shout me out to some people, you know what I'm saying, dog?
National Football League Draft live on NFL Network and
Don't be scared.
spectacle right here in Nashville, Tennessee, that has been filled with intrigue and drama, and it is all about to suddenly subside with long-standing questions involving the Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. DJ, you're first. What are you expecting to see tonight?
Well, I'm just waiting for this first pick, not knowing what's going to happen with the first pick, and Kyler Murray specifically. That, to me, is the biggest story in this entire draft.
And for me, over the last few years, it's been about movement to get quarterbacks. You know, I'm looking to see, is there going to be some movement? Are people going to start jumping? Hollywood Brown and Cody Ford.
6 picks left in the first round. Can't afford my condo representing a second rounder. Sorry. Need more clients. Signal in here. Stinks. Hey, anybody know how much a 26th pick makes? No? If that's the bank calling about my condo loan, tell them I'm not here. Just...
Hello?
This is
Vic Fangio, head coach of the Denver Broncos. We've had our eyes on you for a while, and we're hoping to be able to add you to the team, and congratulations, and hopefully you'll be ready to compete.
Coach, I'm ready to make 25 other teams regret the decision.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to the team.
Thank you.
I like to put those numbers together and see which position they focused on. And guess which position the Denver Broncos spent more time on than any other position? The quarterback position.
Here we go. Here's the commissioner with the Broncos pick.
And with the 26th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select.
Hope I'm on the Broncos.
Let's start at the top, gentlemen. The Broncos. Draft winners, draft losers.
Losers. How could you call them losers? They filled the need of quarterback. It's great. They filled the need. They got a quarterback. Yay!